Hey everybody, welcome to the summer edition of Sled Talk. We've taken a little bit of time away to do some summer projects. Steve's been busy with a number of things that we're going to get into. I've been doing a few things of my own, but...
And spending time at the lake.
And spending time at the lake, both of us. Yep. Just enjoying summer because that's what you're supposed to do. So anyways, here we are. We're into a summer edition that we promised everyone a while back. And so we're here to talk about some sleds, even though it is summertime. Steve, first off, happy birthday.
Oh, thank you very much.
You know, just turned 60.
Yeah.
Yeah, 60 was a big one, right?
Yeah.
What do they say? 60 is the new 40. You know when you get reminded that it's not?
When?
When you're peeing on your shoes. So, anyways, welcome to the 60 Club.
Yep,
That's 4 of us have made it across the line. There's 5 of us friends have been friends for forever, and 1 more to go.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if I'm really ready to bet that Jimmy makes it across a line. Then,
They'll probably love hearing that.
yeah, you know what I mean? We'll see.
And we'll have a party.
Yeah, we'll have a big party. Yeah, enjoy ourselves. Maybe we'll take your fleet of sleds and go for a little grass drags or something.
We could just set up some grass drags.
Yeah.
Dave's got lots of room.
Yeah. So welcome to the Old Man Club.
Yeah, thank you very much.
All right. Speaking of old men and old men clubs, you've picked up another toy over the summer.
Yeah. 1979 Motoski Mirage Special. Well, no, it's not a special. It's a Mirage 300.
Mirage 300.
Only made for 1 year.
Yeah.
In 1979.
Okay.
I got 3 of them now.
3 of them.
Yeah. Just all falling in my lap, and didn't look for any of them really, but.
So they were a very rare sled, but you have 3.
Only made for 1 year.
Wow.
I'd never really even seen one before until I bought my first 2 last year.
So, you know, Steve, I've noticed, you know, as we're setting up for the show and doing some other things, the guy that runs the dump drives by here and he's smiling and waving, and I'm thinking, man, that guy thinks that he's got a new best friend or a windfall coming his way, but you've got a lot of old sleds around here.
20
old sleds
and
again.
Maybe 1 more coming today.
Another one coming, possibly. And you've got that motoski mini bike you started working on.
Little motoskeeter.
Yeah. Motoskeeter. What's been happening with that?
I haven't done a lot. I made a chain clutch cover for it, and I've been riding it a little bit. But I need to find a good seat for it and just take it apart and get it all cleaned up and painted. I found a paint that I really like for it, for the orange. I got a decal kit for it.
Right.
So it's not going to be original, but it should look pretty good.
So we'll post a couple pictures as the season or as the work progresses.
I'd like to demo it with one of these Motoski Mirages or my Motoski Sonic sometime.
Yeah, well, you could probably take all your motoskis, put them in a row, and
yeah, with a little mini bike too.
Yeah, with the little mini bike. You're like the motoski guy now.
I got 4 that I didn't intend on having. Yeah,
and all rare apparently.
Yeah, Sonic was only 500 Sonics made.
Okay. Interesting. So we always talk a little bit around what's going on with the new sleds and the manufacturers. Articat's back in business. Brad Darling has got them cranking out sleds, and what I think is really kind of interesting, cute, funny, whatever. First sled off the line is a kitty cat.
Yeah, start simple.
Yeah, start simple, but you know what? I think that's just cute as hell.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm glad they're still making them, you know?
Yeah, they've got ATVs coming out now. They're going to have sleds. They've announced their fall lineup of sleds.
Yeah, it looked pretty good.
Yeah, so for you Articat fans out there, they are back in business. We are back up to 3 manufacturers.
Yeah.
You know, hopefully they're able to really get something going. They're certainly pumping up even our executives, our people that ride snowmobiles. We appreciate snowmobiles. We're in this business. And good to see, because we need those manufacturers out there in times when right now, like BRP just sold off their boat line. I guess they're wet jets or whatever, Sea-Doos.
Watercraft? I didn't know
Watercraft,
that.
yeah. They sold that off. Polaris is still struggling and laying off some people and different things that are going on over there. Even Yamaha, whose quads, as you said, are known to be bulletproof.
Yeah.
Their Q2 reports and numbers are way down. So you and I were talking about this before, and I said, I wonder if that's a reflection of people being a little nervous because they got out of sleds. How long till they get out of quads?
Yeah, it's possible. I mean, I got a couple of Yamaha sleds, and it makes me wonder about parts down the road for sure.
Yeah. So I wonder if that's hurting them at all. I guess only time will tell, right?
Yeah.
You know, if we're lucky, we get a big snow early this year because we had almost no snow last year. It came late, left early.
And the year before was even worse.
Yeah. And so with a little luck, we get more of that instead of the, I'll say, as much as I love a long summer because we're at the cottage, in late falls and all that sort of thing, but we've had the forest fires, the smoke, Americans complaining because we're sending our smoke down to them, all that sort of stuff. It's just,
Whiners.
like we have control at the border where the smoke is going.
I read, why don't they put out the fires in Canada?
Yeah.
Obviously, they've never been in Canada.
Yeah. It's a big place.
Yeah, it's big and a lot of trees.
A lot of trees. They actually call our boreal forest the lungs of the planet.
Oh, yeah.
So if it all burns down, I guess we're kind of screwed. So we got to get it put out.
But it's cleaning itself up.
It is.
I mean, like places like Flin Flon should be pretty protected next year because they had that big burn. It's not great, but it's nature kind of cleaning itself up, I think.
Yeah, a good friend of ours was up there fighting that fire.
Yeah? Oh, yeah, Marcel.
Yeah, absolutely. So anyway, we talked a little bit about what's going on with the new sleds. We've talked a little bit about some of the old stuff and some of the things that are going on. But I know we always like to talk a little bit about some of our old vintage rides and some of the fun we had. And you and I and Jimmy, again, Jimmy who hasn't crossed the 60 mark, and the toe tag that's going to say death by misadventure.
He gets pretty beat up.
Yeah. He decided one year when we were pretty young that he wanted to do something to
It was to support the Prime Meridian, not the Prime Meridian, the Cross Canada Trail or whatever.
Yeah, the Cross Canada Trail System.
Yeah.
And so he wanted to do something in support of that. So he took an old Ski-Doo Olympic.
Took one of my Ski-Doo Olympics.
Yeah. Put wheels on it.
Yeah.
Did a little bit of engine adjustment to it, not a lot.
Not enough.
Not enough, obviously. And we drove out to Brandon, which, for those of you that don't know our area, Brandon is 2.5 hours west of us here from Winnipeg.
Yep.
And we unloaded that sled. A whole bunch of people doing all kinds of things to raise money and awareness and all that.
Yeah, pretty big caravan of people.
Yeah, Jimmy fires up that snowmobile and takes off, and we're the support vehicle with the trailer following.
Heading to Boisevane. Which is about a 45-minute car drive, at least.
Yeah, home of the Turtle Derby.
Yeah.
For those that ever want to go see a Turtle Derby.
I don't think they have it anymore.
No?
No.
That's
Too
sad.
cruel for turtles. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, off he goes, and we're driving along behind him.
Yeah.
And you reminded me that as he's going, because it had a bogey wheel suspension,
Yeah.
bogey wheels are flying out and
Pegging off the truck.
whacking the truck and all that. Until he finally, I guess, climbed that one last hill, and the engine overheated because it was summertime and didn't jet it well enough. And heat, as much as we did put a little extra venting on to cool the engine down, engine blows up.
Yeah.
So we load it up. And you would think that's the end of the story. But we go down to Boisevane, we have the dinner and all the fun that comes with that. Then we're driving home. And it's one of those moments
I
where
just remembered this part.
you're driving down the highway and you look over to the side of the road and you see a tire passing you and you go, well, that's interesting. And I've never understood why tires move faster than the vehicle pulling them.
He didn't lose a tire. He lost the entire snowmobile.
Was that what it was?
Yes,
I thought it was.
The entire sled fell off, crossed the highway, and then it ended up in the median.
I thought it was a damn tire.
No.
Yeah.
The entire snowmobile came off the trailer. Didn't roll.
Yeah.
Just scooted down the highway and went into the median. And he was terrified it was going to cross up into oncoming traffic.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I remember that. So that's
And
why I'm glad to have you along with me on
We all
these
got
stories.
separated, so it was just him and his wife trying to load that back up, I think. And then they rolled in about an hour behind us or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there was something happened with the tire. I remember that too.
Well, it's possible, but he lost his sled.
But
and then he bought it off me.
Did you guys weigh it? Like, what did he give you by the pound? Because there was nothing left of that sled at that point.
No, it was okay. He ended up fixing it up and selling it on the road. Yeah.
Yeah,
It didn't get wrecked. It didn't get bent up or beat up, but yeah.
But well,
He had to rebuild the motor, and he had to replace a bunch of bogey wheels and
stuff like that.
Yeah.
The hood was, like I say, a little carved up for extra ventilation to help cooling, which didn't matter.
And that was actually the deal we made before he even left that day. That if it didn't survive the trip, he was buying it off me.
Yeah.
So
good old Jimmy.
yeah.
Yeah, he's always been an
I
honorable
gave him a
guy like
smoking
that.
deal on it, but yeah.
Yeah. So what else has been going on? I noticed you've had a few other types of vehicles into the shop.
Yeah, working on a dirt bike and a quad and my Razor. Been working on my Razor all summer.
Yeah.
Slowly.
Yeah, I see the Facebook posts and
Yeah.
the happiness that goes along with working on a side-by-side.
Yeah.
And yeah, you've taken on some light mechanical duties through the
Yeah,
summer, but not
I closed
a lot.
my shop. I closed my shop for the summer, but had jobs here to finish and took on a couple of other jobs, but nothing too new. Like I got 3 or 4 sleds to do still, and that dirt bike and that quad and stuff. The quad's turning into, it was one of those ones that showed up just for carb cleaning, and then I had to rebuild the top end of the motor,
Yeah,
and it's still not running. So
yeah.
car alarm.
Yeah, car alarms. I guess the advantage of doing something outside, we thought it was going to be a beautiful day, and apparently this afternoon it's going to be, but we're happy that it's just not raining right now, because it rained yesterday. It's rained a fair amount in August.
Yeah.
Not that people want a weather report, but
Yeah,
you know,
we needed it.
we needed it desperately again for the forest fires and that sort of thing. What else you got?
Kind of on you.
Kind of on me.
Yeah.
Well.
I've been just mostly going to the lake and puttering.
Well, and I've been doing the same thing. A little trouble with my motor in my boat the other day. I think I told you it dropped down to 5 cylinders. I'm not entirely sure why. So we're going to have to get out there and figure that one out and build in a deck.
Exactly. Summer stuff.
Yep, exactly. So really, I think that's the end of this week's or this month's or the summer episode.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us.
It's going to be fall in 2 months anyway.
Yeah, it's not that far off. We just wanted to say hello, let everyone know what's kind of going on here, a quick update on the industry as a whole.
Yeah.
You actually, now that I'm thinking of it, talked about a new Ski-Doo that you saw out there.
Oh, well, yeah. It was just an MXZ model, I'm sure, but under $12,000 with a 600 injected motor.
Yeah.
So that seems very affordable after me thinking that you couldn't get into a snowmobile for $16,000. And 600s are nice motors.
Yeah.
So, I mean...
Sounds like a good kind of family-ish sort of sled.
Yeah. It's not a beginner sled by any means, but it's kind of a stripped-down version, electric start.
Yeah.
So they're promoting that, which is nice to see them promoting something that's a little less expensive finally.
Yeah. Well, when we both talked about this, and one of the things we want to do when we get back to the regular season for season 2 is talk about some of the pricing that's going on. Because these sleds, as we've talked about, if you want to go high end, they're super expensive.
Yeah.
They're super expensive, and it's difficult to get into the industry or into the sport of enjoying them when you got to buy the suits, a sled, maybe 2 sleds, helmets, all the gear. But if they start making a series of sleds that are in that $11,000-$12,000 brand new price point, you could see some revitalization coming, I believe.
It'd be nice if they could get an adult-sized machine just under 10. That'd be really something. But I mean, I paid $6,500 30 years ago, and I think that probably would be way less than $12,000 now.
Yeah.
So that's not bad. That's pretty good.
So I mean,
I think we should pick the not a kid sled, but the least expensive adult sled from the 3 manufacturers next year, and just look at the specs on them and see what you're getting.
yeah, and look at the most expensive.
Yeah.
Do a comparison and know that there's everything in between.
Yeah.
Because, the problem is everyone thinks we have to have the biggest, the fastest, the most toys. And really, if you just want to get out for a ride to the warm-up shacks, have some hot dogs, some fun with the family, you want a sled that's affordable.
You can trail ride all day long on a 600.
Yeah,
Done
all
it for
day
years.
long. Yeah, absolutely.
Done it for years. One of my favorites is my 600.
For sure.
Yeah.
All right, so as we've said many times, thank you to Performance Supply for sponsoring us and allowing us to do what we do here and have a little bit of fun, a little bit of joking with each other. And again, as the fall season gets going and it's time to get your sled tuned up, give them a call.
Opening up in October again.
All right, there you have it, straight from the boss's mouth.
Yep.
All right.
After Thanksgiving.
After Thanksgiving,
Yes.
Canadian Thanksgiving.
Canadian Thanksgiving.
Right on. Okay, thanks everybody.
Thank you.